Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We're making another video because the last one was a mess. We didn't get the volume done correctly. So I feel like I didn't do justice to this machine, the JPZ4-5. And now that you can actually hear me, this machine is a Jägerpanzer. It's it's a fantastic machine. It's a Kanonenjagdpanzer. So it's basically, I gotta give you a little history of it because I think War Thunder is one of those, fantastic games that actually you can learn history too when you're playing it. It doesn't have any of those fake tanks. Well, at least not yet. We'll put a pin on that one as far as the not real, depend on the definition of what is real. Anyway, this machine is actually truly is a real machine. It actually existed, and this machine right here is basically it's a Cold War machine. And in the early stages of the Cold War, the newly formed Bundeswehr faced the issue of combating the massive armor threat that the Warsaw Pact present. That's the opposite side. That's like the Russian, the Soviet Union, and not just Russia, the Soviet Union, yet a bunch of the Baltic states. There. That's considered to become the Warsaw Pact. That's the Cold War. And reflecting back on the combat effectiveness of the Panzer type vehicle in World War II, the Bundeswehr, which is the army, the German army, aimed to make similar tank destroyer to that to take out the Soviet Union armor. And one of those designs is this machine you're looking at right here. And following a period of development, a prototype developed by the Rheinstahl-Hanomag design, which is a Kanonenjagdpanzer 4-5, will be adopted in 1963, and 770 units would be produced. And again, I can't tell you enough how much I love this machine. This 90mm cannon armed with tank destroyer would see up until the early 1980s, but varieties from vehicles stayed in the Bundeswehr in service until 2003. Now, if you look at the X-ray, you see you have 4 people sitting. Well, I don't want to say the most comfortable, but it's. I mean, I personally haven't been in there, but I mean, looking at the driver and the loader, they kind of close to each other. And then you have the gunner, and then you have the commander. But one thing that strikes you about this tank, it's low profile. It truly has a very, very low profile. The ammo, I mean, it's nothing. Survivability of this machine, it's pretty much. Yeah, I mean, look at the armor right here. You ain't surviving much. I mean, a direct hit anywhere, you're pretty much dead. The best that could happen is that most likely people gonna overshoot, over aim, but they hit you anywhere, you're pretty much toast. Naturally, don't get hit by the side. I mean, I'm thinking like probably you could be strafed by the air from the top. I mean, this machine has no armor here. Right? That's not what we're saying. I mean, there's armor to stop like bullets, some, but yeah. But you don't play this machine because your intention is just to, take hits. You're not ein Tiger. You're not a tiger. So yeah, back to the War Thunder wiki page saying JPZ Z if you're American. 4-5 was introduced in update 1.3. Fire similar when I brought it. Again, I think this is what I was mentioning previously. This is the best bang for the buck you get at tier 6.3. I really think so. It's saying maximum speed is forward 70 kilometers per hour, backward 70. Really? I don't know that. Yeah, the armor is not existent. The optics is 8.5 to 15.9x, which is pretty good for the gunner. Pretty good. Commander for the 20, which is excellent. And what we're talking about, reload speed. Okay, this is kind of like what War Thunder does. If you're not familiar with War Thunder, let me get the microphone a bit closer. If you're not familiar with what War Thunder does with the crew, let me show you. So I've been playing this game since it first came out, okay? So things have changed massively. And if you're looking at my crew, you can see that there's a lot of numbers and I don't know, lines. But it's almost quite difficult to kind of upgrade. As you can see, I already upgraded. I think they have, there's an expert. So it's already an expert. But if you want to get an ace, you need a crew of something. So let's see. Upgrade qualification, you need to pay. I don't want to pay. I don't want to. My crew got a lot of points. And what War Thunder does, I don't understand. That's some things that War Thunder makes no sense. Like one of them is this thing, right? If you want to max out your crew, You need these points, right? And it's not incremental, meaning that, okay, if you want to get one dash, like here it says 100, right? It's like, what? Wait, it says 100. No, that's only for half. So technically it's 200. Okay, cool, 200. So this should be 100 and 100, right? Psych! It's 180 for just the half. It kind of goes exponential. Everything goes exponential. It's very low in the beginning and it gets more and more and more. What it gets is that crew XP. You need more of it. All right, looking at the gunner. As you can see, I didn't really look at vitality. It's kind of irrelevant. Tank commander. You can see I invest a lot in tank commander. Right now, it's like it's so much. It's kind of like pointless. The tank loader, I invested as much. It wasn't like that back then, okay? And now it's quite difficult, and then eventually you need to use like servo, golden eagle to upgrade it to the max. It's fine. It's a new meta of the game. As you can see, I've done this, which is artillery, because you do actually artillery is quite useful, especially when you regenerate very quickly. As far as repair, nobody's maxed out on repair. That's probably something, if you're new to the game, you definitely invest in repair. But all these people get knocked out, and repair in War Thunder is useful, but most likely, like I did the repair speed, and what is this referring to? I have no idea. The mechanic skill, the maximum rank of the vehicle, the mechanic can repair. I don't know. Repair speed, this is basically when, when the game repairs itself. But anyway, back to the machine. Yeah. So, how to play this game? I'll show it. I still have a booster, by the way, going on for Valve for 1 day and 14 hours. Yeah, we can use the booster. Booster is activated. The booster for the rooster. Yeah, the way to play this machine, again, is just get in the right position, go for long. If you look at the ammunition for this, which is, again, it's everything like, I already done everything, I researched everything, but you start with this, which is high explosive squash head shell. And it sounds fantastic, it's awesome, but the visualization here kind of gives you an idea how this thing works. It really is not that great. It's able to penetrate 102 millimeter of armor. You're gonna have a hard time penning anything head on. From the side, yeah, absolutely everything from the side is not an issue, but it's gonna be quite difficult. This wasn't fun going through this. Obviously, when you get the M431 431 shell, which is the HEATFS, which is a high explosive, anti-tank, fin, stabilizer shell. This thing is beautiful. It's like throwing a football, because the kinetic energy of this round leaving the muzzle is completely irrelevant. It's all about the point of contact. Once the point of contact comes up, it's kind of like an RPG. It's just detonate. Just have a shape charge in it. And as the round comes into contact with something solid, at that point it would be the tank, the armor. The reaction goes inside of it, as demonstrated by this beautiful animation. You basically have a molten, the explosion occurs inside the round, and you get like a jettison molten of hot steel that shoots right through and does the damage. Unfortunately, because of design, because of this, we're talking about the War Thunder specifically, you are unable to take out a tank with one hit. Usually there is survivability. If you hit like the turret, it's probably the driver still effective. You don't make such immense amount of damage, but again, that's just the fact of this. But it's still 320 millimeter is way better than 102. Okay, and as you can see, it takes a minute to get to that, so you have to kind of do usually first thing I do is the parts, and I do the fire, because it sucks to be on fire and you can't do anything about it, and then just your tank just burns out. I don't agree with this. I think every tank should have parts and fire, but whatever. It's been going on War Thunder from the beginning, so I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. But anyway, you need to get 2 of tier 1 upgrade, and then finally you can unlock this. So once you have this, you have a game. And of course, you need to get the accuracy, right? So you get all the horizontal drive, adjustment of fire, and elevation mechanism. But anyway, so enough yapping, and let's enter some kind of a random battle, see what happens. Yeah, I have no idea, so we'll see. This is all right. So okay, Seversk. Again, we want long range engagement. The best we can do, I'll probably will spawn northeast, and my main line of sight engagement will be somewhere at Alpha. Bravo maybe, but we'll basically be on hills right here, and we're gonna use the terrain for our advantage. Again, of course, the moment who we're playing against, we'll see. We're probably playing against Americans. Spectator mode, statistics. Yeah, the moment I go in the air, we kind of screwed. So we're trying to get as much action before everybody start getting on their beautiful 351 Mustangs, and then we get screwed. All right, let's see. I don't know what we're doing. Let's just give him a position away. Don't do that. Don't give a position away. Although everybody knows we're funny, right? But, you know, I don't know. That's the way I play. Alrighty. Alright. You want to go on top of this hill and expose yourself? Really? There's a little trick I do to find range. The quickest way to do range would be, because I know Alpha's over there, right? And it's 9.6. So already you don't even need to figure it out right now. So I can use that to measure range. Get an idea of range. Do I see anything? Let's just kind of get a beat over here. Get range. Just for fun. 750. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too excited about exposing. I mean, on the left side I should be okay. Let's see. I see net. I see net. Pretty sure there's somebody out there. I just can't see him. Okay, that tiger stopped. Why did you stop? I see some. Yeah, as long as the tiger is there, I'm not gonna be worried yet. Yeah, bravo. Yeah, by the way, this is not covered with artillery. Oh, now they have, by the way, War Thunder added so like you can drop ammunition, like at a certain location, so you can resupply yourself with ammo, and don't use that for tank destroyers. It's kind of a neat little trick. Not overexpose ourselves. How we look? I mean, they could probably see the cannon, but that's fine.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I think it's a mystery. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I see net. Quite difficult, but you gotta keep your eyes open, because you know what happens, right? The moment you close your eyes, the moment you're not looking is the moment that the snail punishes you. So our eyes are open. Okay, the capping, it's not an issue, honestly. To me, it really is capping the points is not an issue. Something if you want to cap the points, you gotta have something maneuverable, quick and fast. Armor is not an issue, but having quick and fast maneuver, and it's not tank for that. Okay, there's some targets, a bunch of them over here, but
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
okay. So there's something over here for sure. Let's untie it. See, tiger, you go in. I mean, I would keep it at arm range. I would keep my distance in a tiger too. I would keep the armor. Basically, I'll move the armor. And, I'll be perpendicular. I'll try as much as I can to angle my armor and just duke it out, man. Boy. Yeah, we're getting flanked at this point. Man, come on, buddy. Your friend just got killed from that direction. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of friends here. Right here. 2 tanks. Yeah. I think this is going to be GG, boys. So right now we're about surviving. Surviving all of it. Whoa. So obviously there's enemy yeah. And that means we're gonna get a big fat bomb dropped on our face. That's what's gonna happen. This is awesome. Yeah. Let's go to more advantageous position, because again, range with this ammunition doesn't mean anything. It's not like I can just keep on pushing fire. What we need to do is be in a position woo! Okay, that was good. Friendly doing odd things. I kind of want to go up this hill. I have a feeling I'm going to expose it so much. The fact I'm going to expose a lot of this ammo. Let's go up this hill. Let's go behind the please. God, let's go behind the please. We have another wave. Bunch of people spawning. Okay, he's engaging some problems out there. There's some fighting with him. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Alright, this is not really. There's something there. Let's go. Oh, is that okay? I don't know. Go high because, good job, baby. Look. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright. I know there's plants and the trees and I ain't gonna give that much cover, but it's better than nothing. Let's see what he's shooting. He's pointing in this direction. Something here I just don't see. He's got a range. Alright, let's see. 750.
Excuse me.
Let's take this. Let's make sure we're not getting flanked. Nope. So far, so good, sir. There's something there. I just can't see it. Did he take it out? No. Yeah, he did. Well done. Good job, Tiger. And here it comes. I can hear that. Gorgeous. Yeah, the last video I made, I kind of had like good amount of kills, but in this one I don't see this developing because it's. I don't see me getting a lot of kills.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
The concept is to stay alive. I'm gonna continue with that. Just have a feeling that I might try to find this. Yeah, I think I lost. Yeah, we're just gonna hold the ground here. It's gonna be like just hold the ground.
Attention to the map. Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the air is ferocious. Like, look, that's and the American air. I think there's so much different type of explosives, ammo, rockets, bombs,
Thank you very much.
and they have such a heavy payload. I mean, really, it kind of gives you. Although I know it's a game, but it kind of gives you an idea of how the Germans felt in the end of World War II. The Wehrmacht had no chance, not having air cover. I mean, that was pretty bad. And F-82 just went kamikaze, but yeah, it's something. Yeah, I would rather, like, when I look at a map like this, I mean, it's just guaranteed dying. The best we can do is do what this thing's designed to do, is hold the front. This was designed for the good position, stay down, engagement from far away. And that's what this thing's built for. I'm gonna go forward and nothing. I'm trying to hide the that's pretty nimble plane, but it can't take any hits. I think that's one. It's a bomb there. Go get him, Tiger. Go get him. Still have some friendlies in the front. They're not really run and the flank. Yeah, you're gonna stop coming out. It's gonna. Let's put a little tree between me and them. Not that it is anything. Nice. Boy, what's destruction going on here? Oh, contribution 0, but you kind of get a gist of it, how do you play this thing. Is it exciting? Is it fun? That's how it is in real life. It's just, what are you going to do? You're going to go rush between a building and you're going to get killed in that tank. It's just nothing. Look, we made 1,320 silver line. Was it fun? Eh. I mean, surviving is part of the game. That's how I play War Thunder. I think surviving is what made me last playing this game for so long. I mean, if I constantly just throw my tanks away, I keep getting killed over and over and over, it's not really enjoyable. You gotta play it to its strength. I know this video is not the most exciting. My contribution is 0. The game gave me 0, which is fair, right? But I ain't going dying like 4 times. And I mean, there's nothing wrong. Everyone here had fun, but this is like a more effective. Like, look at this champion, dude. 7, 1 assist, 1 cap, 1 kill. This guy knows what he's doing. I personally like not to die at all, like this guy over here. Yeah, we don't have anybody on our team, but you know, when you don't die and you get some kills, it's also fantastic. Good for them. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's what I think about this tank. Is it exciting? I think so. I think it gives you this tank gives you the ability to engage targets from far away. And I think and it's mobile. You saw how fast it goes forward, backward. I mean, and you have smoke screen. I rarely use smoke screen. I think smoke screen just works both ways. It blinds me and it blinds them, and I can't see anything. And it's honestly, smoke screen is not going to stop around. If you're damaged and you're unable to repair and you deploy your smoke screen, yeah, if the guy, you know, it gives you some percentage, and maybe that person was aiming at you, moved, and then lost the target acquisition, which is you. But most of the time, the crosshair is right on you. Even if smoke, they're going to continue firing into the smoke and eventually get you. So I think smoke screen is definitely good if you're maneuvering, you're covering, you're trying to cap a point, which I haven't been able to do it so far yet in this video. But anyways, so that's, I've been babbling for a minute. So anyways, yeah, I just want to make this video once again because the last one was kind of poop, but the last one had some good action. So you can see the other video I uploaded, what was it, yesterday? That one had, like, you could see like engagement. I think I took out like 3 targets until I got taken out by air, which is classic when you're playing German at this tier, 6.3, 6 tier. You know, you're dealing with American firepower from the air. So anyways, let me know what you think. Again, I think this thing's fantastic. Oh, I haven't mentioned what it is on the tech tree, so it's right here. It's awesome. It's a sweet spot. You get to it, I believe you need to research maybe like 5 tanks from here, and then you unlock this, and I think it's so worth it. This is the first modern tank you get your hands on. Well, it used to be the first. Right now, War Thunder had an update, and it brought the M109G, which is basically a big fat howitzer. It's not that great. It fires, I'll show you. So I mean, you see, I just played a little bit. I'm like, meh. It just fires this round, which is not really spectacular. It's a high explosive fragmentation shell. Yeah, it kind of does damage, but kind of like a derp. Speaking of derp, I'm gonna make a video about that one. There's a derp machine here on the tech tree. I'm not gonna tell you which one right now. If you can guess which one it is, it's like a tier 1. It's fantastic. It's literally the derpiest machine ever. But anyways, that's for another video. Anyways, as always, let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's go back to our Jägerpanzer. Beautiful. That's the Jägerpanzer. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.